The sad childhood of Cristiano Ronaldo. Before the fame, before the money, before the millions of fans screaming his name, Cristiano Ronaldo was just a skinny little boy from a poor neighborhood, with a dream so big that people laughed at him for it. And honestly, his story almost never happened. Because growing up, Ronaldo's life was filled with pain, rejection, pressure, and heartbreak. The world sees confidence now, but they never saw the lonely child behind it. Cristiano Ronaldo was born on a small island in Portugal called Madeira. His family was extremely poor. They lived in a tiny house with barely enough space for everyone. Sometimes the house was noisy, sometimes chaotic, sometimes there wasn't enough money for basic things. But what hurt Cristiano the most was watching his father slowly destroy himself. His father worked hard, but he struggled with alcohol. And as Ronaldo got older, he started noticing things children should never have to notice. The smell, the arguments, the sadness in the house, the instability. Imagine being a child, wanting someone to guide you, but instead, you watch the adults around you falling apart. And because the family had so little money, Cristiano escaped reality the only way he knew how. Football. That ball became his peace, his therapy, his obsession. While other kids played for fun, Cristiano played like his life depended on it. Because in his mind, it actually did. People in the streets quickly noticed something strange about him. This little kid wasn't normal. He played with anger, with hunger, with desperation, like he was trying to prove something every single time he touched the ball. But there was a problem. Cristiano was emotional, very emotional. If he lost a game, he cried. If someone mocked him, he got angry. If people doubted him, he took it personally. And kids at school started making fun of him, not only because of his accent, but because he constantly talked about becoming the greatest football player in the world. Imagine being a poor kid with old clothes, living in a struggling household, telling everyone you're going to become the biggest football star on earth. People thought he was crazy. Some laughed directly in his face. Others rolled their eyes. Even teachers became frustrated with him because football was all he cared about. Math? Didn't care. Science? Didn't care. Cristiano only saw one future: football. Nothing else. And eventually, his obsession got him into trouble. One day at school, a teacher reportedly mocked his accent. Cristiano became furious, and in anger, he threw a chair. That moment changed everything. Soon after, he stopped caring about school completely. Most people thought his future was finished. Just another poor kid with impossible dreams. But Cristiano had something dangerous inside him. Belief. The kind of belief that makes people uncomfortable. At only 12 years old, Cristiano left his family behind. Think about that. 12. Most kids that age are scared to sleep without a light. Cristiano moved away from home entirely to chase football. He went to Lisbon alone. No parents, no comfort, no childhood. Just pressure. The distance destroyed him emotionally. At night, he cried himself to sleep. He missed his mother, missed his home, missed feeling safe. But every morning, he got up and trained harder than everyone else. Because deep down, he knew going back home meant failure. And failure terrified him. The other boys at the academy mocked him too. They laughed at his island accent, called him names, treated him like an outsider. But Ronaldo never forgot any of it. That pain became fuel. Every insult added another layer to his obsession. Train harder. Run faster. Score more goals. Prove them wrong. Over and over again. While other kids relaxed after training, Cristiano stayed behind practicing, again and again and again. People thought he was obsessed, but they didn't understand something. Football wasn't a hobby to Ronaldo. It was survival. Then suddenly, his life almost ended. At just 15 years old, doctors discovered Ronaldo had a serious heart condition. His heart was beating too fast. For most players, that diagnosis could destroy a career instantly. Imagine hearing that after sacrificing your childhood for one dream, everything could disappear overnight. But Ronaldo refused to quit. He underwent heart surgery. And incredibly, shortly after the operation, he returned to training again. Most people would rest. Most people would be afraid. Cristiano became even more determined. It's almost like every hardship in his life kept building this monster mentality inside him. Pain never stopped him. It transformed him. Eventually, his talent became impossible to ignore. The same people who laughed at him started watching him in disbelief. His speed, his footwork, his confidence, it felt different, like he already believed he belonged among the greatest players in the world. Then came the moment that changed everything. A match against one of the biggest clubs in the world. Manchester United, Cristiano played with fire. Every move embarrassed defenders. Every touch demanded attention. And after the match, the Manchester United players reportedly told their manager the same thing. Sign him. That poor boy from Madeira, the emotional kid everyone mocked, was suddenly on the edge of changing his entire life forever. But even after becoming successful, the pain from his childhood never fully disappeared. One of the saddest moments came when Ronaldo's father passed away. His father died before truly seeing the full greatness his son would become, before the Ballon d'Or awards, before the global fame, before the billions watching him. And that pain stayed with Cristiano deeply. You can even see it in interviews sometimes. Behind the confidence, there's still emotion there, still sadness, still the little boy who wanted to make his family proud. That's why Ronaldo became obsessed with discipline, obsessed with winning, obsessed with perfection. Because for him, success was never just about trophies. It was escape. Escape from poverty, escape from pain, escape from the helpless feeling he had as a child. And maybe that's why so many people connect to his story. Because underneath the fame, Cristiano Ronaldo represents something powerful. The idea that your beginning does not decide your ending, that a poor child from a tiny island can become one of the most recognized humans on Earth. But people only see the results now. The goals, the money, the confidence, the luxury. They don't see the crying child who slept far away from home, the boy who got mocked for dreaming too big, the teenager terrified his heart condition would destroy everything, the son watching his father struggle with addiction. That's the part people skip, and maybe that's the most important part of the story. Because greatness usually starts in pain. Not comfort. Not privilege. Not easy beginnings. Pain. And Cristiano Ronaldo turned his pain into fuel. Every insult fueled him. Every rejection fueled him. Every difficult moment pushed him further, until the same world that laughed at him had no choice but to respect him. So the next time someone laughs at your dream, remember Cristiano Ronaldo. Remember the poor emotional kid from Madeira. Because sometimes the people who dream the biggest are the same people the world doubts first. And sometimes those are the people who change their lives forever.